سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح، تنهد يا صاحي كي تستريح، وغص الدعاء الخفي.
Okay, welcome to another YouTube video. Today is about how to stay productive as a Muslim during 2025 and what I used for my travels and personal life in it. So this is all original content. I've not copied nothing for this one. So number one is prepare in advance. So you want to be able to be ready. You want to prepare in advance. You want to have a little plan. You want to be available. You need to know what you're doing it. Number two is redefining your schedule. So say you got to work at 7, you got to gym at 10. You need to be able to redefine certain things so they meet certain points, so they don't overtake and you have time during the day. Number three is taking a break. Movement. Number three is taking a break. So you want to be able to have a little break so your body can like recomfort yourself, cool down, reevaluate. Your body's calm, it's stretched. You can think and you can perform at your best level. You know what I mean. Number four is sleeping early. Having a good time where you have an alarm on is crucial for things like this. Number five is focusing on yourself just so you can level up and become the best version of yourself. Focusing on yourself is very necessary, wallahi, and it's a big thing to do as a Muslim, and I can promise you anytime I've ever focused on myself as a Muslim, it's only gone good for me, you know what I mean? So number six is taking care of your wealth. You need to know how to be financially stable, how to financially sell stuff, how to deal with stuff financially, what market to do, how many incomes to have, how you deal with income, things like this. Taking care of your wealth is crucial as a Muslim, wallahi. Number seven is using your time wisely. So going back to my previous point, you need to time is very limited. We don't get it back. Using your time wisely. For example, if you got to pick your little bro up at 5, you need to have your productive day ready. You need to be able to work part-time or full-time at a certain time, read Quran at a certain time as a Muslim, work at a certain time, finish university or any type of work you have at a certain time, relax at a certain time, do all your other things that are important. For example, apply for driving revision, do revise, do all these things at a certain time, you know what I mean. Number 8 is save 5 minutes. So make sure you save 5 minutes out of your day. Self-development prayer as productive habits. Number 1 is keeping the Sunnah prayers. It's important to pray your 5 times a day, your Farz and your Sunnah as a Muslim. And yeah, they should always come first because it helps you. Like where I was last year or the year before that to where I'm at right now, and inshallah I will increase and I will continue to grow with blessings. I mean, that have only happened due to the will of Allah. Only Allah can make the impossible possible. So keeping the Sunnah prayers is a big thing to do as a Muslim. Number 2, remembrance of Allah after prayer. So dhikr, tawbah, istighfar, all these things, they count as remembrance of Allah. So as a Muslim, personally, I'd say you do it, innit? Number 4 is morning/evening remembrance of Allah. You need to have a certain time during the morning where you spend time and you remember Allah, and a certain time during the evening where you remember Allah Ta'ala, the creator of all. Number 4 is your night prayer. And what I do when I recommend all Muslims and sisters and akhtis to do is a little night prayer during the day. Number 5 is Doha prayer, which is your Doha, so it's after Fajr, it's your 12 to 1, 11 to 12, depending on your time. Time zones vary, I don't know what country is watching me. It's like your second prayer of the whole day, second out of the 5th prayer, so yeah, there's that. How can I improve myself as a Muslim? Number 1, strive to keep company with good, righteous, pious people. Prophet Muhammad in the Quran and in general in Islamic belief is, I wouldn't say you are who your friends are, but you are who you surround yourself with. If you are Muslims and you can pray together, that is good company and that's friendships that will last. You need to surround the rest of yourself around pious people because you are who your circle is, and that's just a scientific point of view. Learn from them and their experience. You need to be able to learn and have pious, good, righteous friends that you can learn are genuine for you. They're not trying to use you for anything in this life, and that's crucial as this life is temporary and you should have good company around you always. Number 2 is always remembering Allah and reciting Quran and adapt a daily wired collection of du'as and dhikrs that you recite every day without fail. So having a dua, maybe you can search on Instagram du'as for wealth, dua for success, all these things, or even just general Quran verses. Just recite the Quran daily, having a daily little schedule where you do that. Number 3, set yourself a program for learning Islamic knowledge. So set yourself a goal. I want to become this, I want to become that, I want to learn more about Islam, I want to become a Hafiz, things like these. You need to set yourself goals as a Muslim, and that's crucial to level up just in life, but as a Muslim. What does Islam say about productivity, which is why I've been talking about productivity as a Muslim. And the Hadith, Islam calls for productivity and efficiency, which are displayed by perseverance, patience, self-control, and a commitment to success. You need to be able to consistently push and persevere as a Muslim towards success. The Muslim is required to be extremely productive, but must also channel this productivity in the context of what is the most beneficial in aftercare. So yeah, you should do that. How to stop feeling lazy in Islam, just separate, but it's kind of related to productivity. Number 1, recite Torah. Number 2, optimize your sleeping schedule, sleep on time. Number 3, avoid overeating. You should not be overeating as a Muslim. I'm not saying I'm skinny, but I wouldn't classify myself fat. I've been fat, I know how it feels. Try to hit the gym, it helps with you mentally in life too. Practice cleanliness and self-care. That's important as a Muslim, because you need to be able to look the part as well, and I'm not saying that in a rude way, but just generally. Number 5, embrace an active lifestyle, so be able to do things, work, etc, etc. Control your testosterone. Become a man in Islam. Becoming a man in Islam is not easy, but it's worth it, because we're Muslims. That's what we're here for. Which surah is for productivity? Surah Al-Asr, recite that. Is a beautiful example where Allah has provided powerful wisdom for humanity. The prosperity of humanity, way to failure and loss, and importance of prayer for success is described in a concise but also comprehensive way. Don't settle for mediocrity, and don't civil yourself well how you live your life. I'm also going to show you guys, this is a bit different to my other videos, I'm going to show you guys a little IRL example of how to be productive. So the 5 tips are: number 1, you need to do push-ups, a lot of push-ups during the day. Second is, do not oversleep. That's one thing you shouldn't do. That will be in the start of the video. Go to the gym, stay productive, eat your calories right, work out, have a time where you're revising, read Quran, have a time where you work, have work. So as you can see, I put notes. I work towards this video. Have a time where you do university work, have a time where you actually work, have a time where you read Quran, have a time where you have a side job you're doing, have a time where you have at least 4 to 5 things going on. Be productive and channel that. Go to the gym, get 1% better every day, and put more to your life, you know what I mean, for your parents and whoever. But yeah, show you guys a little Quran. That's me. That is my productivity. This laptop is for uni, work, etc.